I think she's either Jewish or Italian.
She certainly looked that way.
Yeah.
Now, finally, to bring an end to our tasteful, lovely program, you know him, you love him. Will you please welcome Mr. Gilbert Gottfried?
Oh, dear God, get me that Matt Lauer roast. It's what I've been waiting for my entire career. Please let me roast Matt Lauer. That's all I ask. One where I can do a joke, oh, your hair's thinning or something. It's so much you can do about him. You know, sometimes I get accused of not preparing, but I did today. There'd be more faggot jokes than usual. Usually it's just old jokes, but now I got a bunch of old faggot jokes. And you know about being an old faggot. 3 fags are in a hot tub. All of a sudden, a big blob of semen floats to the top. One fag turns to the other and says, "All right, who farted?" A guy's driving in his car. He crashes into another car. He gets out of his car. A fag jumps out of the other car. He goes, "Look what you did to my car. I'll sue you for $10,000. He goes, $10,000? You can suck my dick. He says, "Well, if you want to settle it outside of court." This one I really don't even understand that much. A fag goes to a doctor. The doctor looks up his ass, as that's the first thing they look at when a fag. He looks up his ass and he finds a bouquet of flowers. And he says, "I don't know where these came from." And the fag goes, "Why didn't you read the card?" To a doctor. He says, "Doctor, me and my boyfriend were fooling around and he shoved a pair of eyeglasses up my ass." So the doctor is looking up his ass. He goes, "I can't see anything." And the fag goes, "That's funny, I see you perfectly." See, what the logic to that is, I don't understand. What, if you get fucked up the ass a lot, you can see out of your ass? It doesn't really... Somehow it works like a joke, but it makes no sense. And so a girl can see out of her cunt because I'm just asking. Another faggot goes to a doctor. The doctor prescribes suppositories to him. So he goes, "Well, I don't know if I can see my asshole to fit them in." The doctor says, "Here's what you do. Put a mirror on the ground, take your pants off, stand over the mirror, and then you can see your ass perfectly." So he goes home, puts a mirror on the ground, takes his pants off, and he looks down. All of a sudden, he gets a big throbbing hard-on. He looks down at his dick. He goes, "Silly, it's just me." What do you call a Jewish faggot? A he-blue. You know how 2 faggots settle an argument? They step outside and exchange blows. What do you call a Chinese faggot? Dicky Chin. How do you fit 4 faggots on a bar stool? Turn the stool upside down. go up their ass. Each one's like a pole and it shoved up his ass. What do you call 5 faggots in a sleeping bag? A fruit roll-up. How do you know you're at a gay picnic? All the hot dogs taste like shit. Of course, that when they go to a picnic, they shove hot dogs up their ass. I don't know. This would mean at a straight picnic, it would taste like pussy if we're going by the same logic. All I know is I want to get to a picnic right away. What's the difference between a refrigerator and a faggot? Our refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull your meat out. It's a guy's first day in prison. He's crying, he's scared, and all the convict walks over to him. He goes, "Kid, that prison life's not so bad. Let me ask you something. You like baseball?" He goes, "Yeah, I like it. Every Monday we have a big baseball game in the yard. And you like movies?" He goes, "I love movies. Every Tuesday we have a big movie shown in the auditorium. And you like baseball?" "I love it. Every Wednesday we have a big baseball game. Let me ask you one more thing. Are you a homosexual?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Oh, you're not gonna like Thursday." Now George is sitting there going, "Why wouldn't he like Thursday?" What, they hold him down and fuck him in the ass? What's not to like? One guy's fucking him in the ass, the other guy's coming in his mouth. How would he not like a thing like that? A southern sheriff is driving along. He sees a naked man tied to a tree. He goes up to him. He goes, "What happened to you?" He goes, "Well, I was driving in my car. I picked up a hitchhiker. He pulled a gun on me. He stole my car. He stole my money and clothes and left me tied to the tree." So the southern sheriff opens his pants and goes, "Boy, this ain't your lucky day." And George, of course, is saying, "No, it is his lucky day." He's tied to a tree, and a big southerner's gonna fuck him in the ass. How could it not be his lucky day? You tell me what there's not to like about it. A big fat southerner is gonna fuck you in the ass? Of course he enjoys it. It would be even better if he held a gun to his head and then shoved his dick in his ass. The only thing that would be better is if he fucks him in the ass, pulls his dick out, and then comes over his face. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost you on that. Is lying in a coma in the hospital. The nurse is watching her. She starts washing her vagina. The woman starts moaning. So she's watched even harder. The woman's moaning and biting her lip. She runs outside, tells the doctor. The doctor pulls the husband over and goes, "Look, I don't know if this'll work, but it might help if you performed oral sex with your wife." So he climbs into bed, they pull the curtain shut. All of a sudden they hear a bell ring and they see it's a flat line. They go inside and the woman's dead. And they say to the husband, "What happened?" And the husband says, "I don't know, I think she choked." one big bed, and you could all fit in it. So they all lie side by side and then go to sleep. The next morning, the salesman on the right goes, "Boy, I had a great dream. I dreamt the girl was giving me a hand job." And the salesman on the left goes, "That's funny, I dreamt the girl was giving me a hand job." And the salesman in the middle goes, "I dreamt I was skiing." You see, because he was jerking them off. He was jerking them off, but there was no ass fucking in that. I thought, I was pushing it a little too far the other way, so I wanted to end it where it's just a hand job joke and no ass fucking. Thank you.